Hello and welcome to my channel, Budgeting with Ali, or welcome back if you haven't watched or have watched some of my videos in the past. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. So if you watched my last cash envelope stuffing video, which will be up here, I was hesitant about continuing with cash envelopes just because of obviously the pandemic that's going on. However, I was going by a Scotiabank ATM, and so I felt safe enough that I could go and get money, although it didn't have exactly the bills I wanted, so I had to kind of compromise. And I'm gonna do a little bit of switching out bills in some of my sinking funds to get what I need, and even then I'll either be $5 over or $5 under. I can't remember exactly. So let's get stuffing these cash envelopes. And again, like I said, just bear with me. It might be that I stop doing this until this pandemic's over, but it all depends on if I'm out and near an ATM. If I'm out near an ATM, then yeah, I will get it because I like being able to use it, even if I can't use it directly, just because obviously people are cracking down on using cash. But this is how I spend best because it keeps me on track and gives me something tangible, if that makes sense. But yeah, so let's jump on this. So first up is my giving envelope, and I did empty this in my bi-weekly budget check-in, which you can find up here. And just so you know, I am not going to stuff this cash envelope because we are still doing church services over Facebook Live, and they have set up electronic giving. So every payday I will just send the $130 that I budget to their giving link, and then that way I don't have to worry about hoarding that cash. So I'm not going to bother stuffing that. So next up, and oh, I forgot to mention, this is the first week that I'm doing my spring-summer bi-weekly budget, so the numbers are slightly off. Restaurants has dropped from 30 to 20, and gifts has dropped from 50 to 25. Those are the only two changes. Everything else remains the same. But yeah, so for restaurants, which honestly I won't be going to probably, and I won't be getting delivery is empty because I emptied it and took that money for an extra debt payment. So I am going to put the $20 in here, and that is stuffed. Next up is my fun money. Again, I did empty it and get that put aside for debt, and so now I'm just going to put $20 in, and I'm going to do my best not to spend this. So we'll just put that in there. All right, next is groceries, which obviously I'm trying to limit my grocery runs, and empty because I emptied it at my bi-weekly check-in, and that gets 65. So 50, 65. I'll just go in there. There we go. So bus is unique. I'm not stuffing it because they are not taking bus fare 1. 2, I'm not using the transit if at all possible. I've had friends who have been very generous about getting me the items I need from the grocery store and running any important errands that absolutely have to be done. And transit has pretty much said, like, hold your horses, don't worry about transit passes right now. We'll let you know when things get back to normal. So I have the 85 for that already. 20, 40, 60, 85. So I'm just not going to stuff that cash envelope. I'm just going to leave this be for the moment until things get back to normal, which they said is going to take weeks and months, not days. So it's a long haul, but we'll get through it. We can do it. We're budgeters, and we have survived worse. Okay, maybe not, but Like, it just felt right to say that. But yeah, no, we'll survive. We always do. We find our ways. We cut our budgets if we need to. Anything else we need to do. All right, so that was bus. My vacation is up next, and here we're running into my first stumbling block. I have 20s, not 10s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this cash. I'm going to count it for you so you know how much is in here. I'm just going to turn the bills to the side a little bit because the strip keeps shining off my light, or off my camera. So 50, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 10. It's going to go right here. I'm going to take this 20 and add it because I should have 210 now that I've added the $10 for my vacation. So, and that's kind of how this is going to go moving on to the next envelopes as well. I'm just going to keep doing that just to make life a lot easier, and ensure that everything balances out. So let's count this again. 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210. So there we go. We figure out a way, don't we, guys? Okay. Next up is gifts, and I think, oh wait, I grabbed the wrong one. Hold on. Is gifts, and this one is special because I do have $250 in the bank already, and so I'm just gonna start building that up again. So I have 250, 3, 20, 5. So what I am going to do to balance things out is I should be adding 25 to this. So what I will do is I will add the 20, but I'm going to take that 5 and I'm going to set that there, and I'm going to add that 10. So I should have 350. I've done this 20 and now it hates me. Okay, so 250 in the bank, 300, 320, 340, 350, and there we go, all balanced out. Perfect. All right, so that's just gonna go in there. And I do have a birthday in April, but it's probably gonna be something electronic or something I can send to her because obviously everything going on, I'm just not gonna get there in person to give it to her. So, which is sad, but FaceTime, and we all do what we must in these difficult times. All right, MISC is next, and it does get 10 again. So let's count this money. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So again, I'm going to take a 10, put it down here, and grab one of these 20s. So I should have 130, wasn't it? Because I think it was at 120. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. And see, I figured it out so it all balanced out. We can do it, guys. All right. We'll just put that aside. So next up is my subscriptions. I should have 110 in here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. It does get 10, and I am going to take this 10 because hockey gets 20, and I'll just use that $20 bill. So I'll add this to the stack. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Perfect. So another 3 paychecks and I will have enough to get that $50 gift card to Netflix and stop paying from my bank account monthly. Alright, so last but not least is hockey. Again, it's one of those special ones where I have $250 in the bank in a high interest savings account, and then I'm slowly building this cash fund back up again. So $250, $270, $290, $310, $330, $350, $360, $370, and we're gonna add this $20, which will make it $390. So $250, $270, $290, $310, $330, $350, $370, $380, $390, and that's just going to go back into my envelope. And now, like I thought, I do have this extra $5 bill just because I couldn't get exactly the bills that I wanted, so I just took what I could get and figured I'd put this in my cash envelope, not cash envelope, my cash savings jar, or cash savings envelopes. When I say that, I mean I have envelopes where I put coins and whatnot, and then at the end of the year I'll take that money, put it onto my debt kind of thing. So I do have those. So what I was thinking is I'll put this into that savings and then I'll just keep going. And if I have to do this again where this happens, then that's perfectly fine. I'll just keep adding to the savings. Never hurts. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below how you like this camera angle. I'm kind of testing it out, which is probably why I'm a little awkward around it. And as always, please do consider subscribing, hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post, and don't forget to like and comment. I love hearing from you, and I especially want to hear how you're doing and how your loved ones are doing. So until next time, bye!